talking this morning at breakfast about his long-running sort of association with parts of the Midwest, the Ozarks, you know, your family going back generationally in these areas, and how that's kind of echoed across your fiction of you know, the hardscrabble rural environments.
Well, it's always informed my sense of the life down there, and I still live in a neighborhood a couple hundred feet from the house my mom was born in, and my grandparents, and I have dead relatives all over, buried 2 blocks away. So I never thought I would want to live there, partly because of the kind of clavering effect of all these ancestral eyes on you all the time. And but after a while, it really became a kind of a guiding thing for me. And I am naturally drawn to just a certain slice of the life in the region. It's not meant to be a broad, accurate depiction of the overall way of life. But I'm drawn, as I was saying this morning, we used to have many active meth houses in our neighborhood. Now we just have the one, and it happens to be my direct neighbor. So,
it's handy, right? It's useful.
Yeah, right. And so on one hand it's informative, and on the other hand it's occasionally at least irritating. And I've always been drawn to writing about people who are easy to dislike or to not want to be around, and sort of, especially in the earlier Bayou books, many times my intention was to force you to care about somebody you really shouldn't care about. When you start reading, you don't think I could possibly care about this person as a human being. That's always been sort of what pulled me into all of this, and it may morph some over time, but my familiarity with these people in this milieu just keep feeding me stories every time I look out the window. It's just one more thing. So the region itself, I can't imagine setting what I do anywhere else and having it work.
We won't be seeing a definitive novel about life in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, from you.
Well, no.
A great Brooklyn novel will stay in the drawer.
Oh, it's funny. I recently judged a short story contest, and so many of the stories ended up, they may have started anywhere in the U.S., but the story eventually led to Manhattan. And I said, there's no actual evidence here that any of these people have been to Manhattan, but they know fiction in Manhattan. They somewhere heard that's what people want. so if you don't really know the place, you probably shouldn't do it. And I've spent, many hours in Manhattan. So